That's the other thing, Nels, I'll tell you that right now. Immigrants love their chandeliers. Do Koreans love their chandeliers? Not as much, huh? What's that? Plastic bags? Koreans love plastic bags? Are you serious? You know what you've done now? Every time anyone here goes to a shopping center, to Ralph's, they're gonna be looking at the Koreans to see what bag they choose at the checkout. I'll be like, look, they're gonna choose plastic. Trust me, it's gonna be plastic. Paper or plastic? Plastic! I knew it! What's your name? Tom, and are you also... You're half Korean, and what's the other half? White American. So the white guy, Tom, won in that one. Fantastic, wow, it's crazy. I'll tell you guys were saying the Koreans are not that into chandeliers. A lot of immigrant cultures are into chandeliers. I've been talking to like the South Americans, Argentinians love them, the Arabs, Lebanese, you guys love, I'll tell you how much Iranians love chandelier. I'll tell you how much, I know Iranians, we love our listen, I know Iranians who when they left Iran at the revolution, they shipped their chandeliers to America in first class. And they made their kids escape over the Afghan mountains. They were like, well, I have one plane ticket. We know who's gonna get that. The light of my life. Literally.
Here more do. I've learned some Swedish, right? Here more do. How are you? You're more bra. I am good. You're more do. You're more bra. You're more do. I love you guys. It's nice. You guys speak English too, but I don't understand you. You got a funny accent. The other day I go, hey, how are you, man? I'm good, thank you very much. Really good. There's an extra like, and you guys are tough, man. This cold, I don't know how you do it, because I live in LA where it's always warm. So yeah, okay, there you go. Somebody likes LA or warm weather. Which one were you cheering for? I don't know which one he was cheering for. No, I'm not used to it. It's so cold. I was bundled up. You guys, you don't care. I was bundled up. I was hat, scarf, everything. I saw a 2-year-old in shorts and a t-shirt eating an ice cream. I was walking by. He's like, pussy.
I was one of the founding members of the Axis of Evil comedy tour. The other founding members included Ahmed, who is an Egyptian American who actually had the idea to go to the Middle East and try it out before we went out as a tour. He went on solo and did it first. Then there was Aaron Cater, who was the Palestinian American. And then there was me, the Iranian American of the group. Now, being Iranian American presents its own set of problems, as you know. Those two countries aren't getting along these days. So it causes a lot of inner conflict, you know, like part of me likes me, part of me hates me. Part of me thinks I should have a nuclear program, the other part thinks I can't be trusted with one. These are dilemmas I have every day. But I was born in Iran. I'm now an American citizen, which means I have the American passport, which means I can travel. Yeah, because if you only have the Iranian passport, you're kind of limited to the countries you can go to with open arms, you know, Syria, Venezuela, North Korea. So anyone who's gotten their passport in America will tell you, when you get your passport, it still says what country you were born in. So I remember getting my American passport. I was like, woohoo, I'm gonna travel. And then I opened it up, it said, born in Iran. I'm like, oh, come on, man. I'm trying to go places. But what's interesting is I've never had trouble traveling in any of the Western countries with my American passport, even though it says born in Iran, no problems. Where I've had some problems is in some of the Arab countries, because I guess some of the Arab countries aren't getting along with Iran either. And so I was in Kuwait recently doing a comedy show with some other American comedians. They all went through, and then the Border Patrol saw my American passport. Aha, American, great. And then he opened it up, born in Iran, wait. And he started asking me questions. He said, what is your father's name? I said, well, he's passed away, but his name was Khosrow. He goes, what is your grandfather's name? I said, he passed away a long time ago. His name was Jabbar. He says, you wait, I'll be back. And he walked away. And I started freaking out, because I don't know what kind of crap my grandfather was into. Thought the guy's gonna come back and be like, we've been looking for you for 200 years. Your grandfather has a parking violation, it's way overdue. You owe us $2 billion. But as you can see, when I talk, I speak with an American accent, which you would think as an Iranian-American actor, I should be able to play any part, good, bad, what have you. But a lot of times in Hollywood, when casting directors find out you're of Middle Eastern descent, they go, oh, you're Iranian, great. Can you say, I will kill you in the name of Allah? I go, I could say that, but what if I were to say, hello, I'm your doctor? They go, great, and then you hijack the hospital. Like, I think you're missing the point here. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind playing bad guys. I want to play a bad guy. I want to rob a bank. I want to rob a bank in a film. I want to rob a bank in a film, but do it with a gun, not with a bomb strapped around me, right? Because I imagine the director, Maz, I think your character would rob the bank with a bomb around him. Why would I do that? If I want the money, why would I kill myself? Right? Give me all your money or I'll blow myself up. Well, then blow yourself up. Just do it outside, please. But the fact is, there's good people everywhere. That's what I try and show in my stand-up. There's good people everywhere. All it takes is one person to mess it up. Like a couple months ago in Times Square in New York, there was this Pakistani Muslim guy who tried to blow up a car bomb. Now, I happened to be in Times Square that night doing a comedy show. And a few months before that, there was a white American guy in Austin, Texas, who flew his airplane into the IRS building. And I happened to be in Austin that day doing a stand-up comedy show. Now, I'll tell you, as a Middle Eastern male, when you show up around a lot of these activities, you start feeling guilty at one point. I was watching the news, I'm like, am I involved in this crap? I didn't get the memo. What's going on? But what was interesting was the Pakistani Muslim guy, see, he gives a bad name to Muslims and Middle Easterners and Pakistanis from all over the world. And one thing that happened there was also the Pakistani Taliban took credit for that failed car bombing. My question is, why would you take credit for a failed car bombing? Like, we just want to say, we tried. And furthermore, it is the thought that counts. And in conclusion, win some, lose some. But what happened was when the white guy flew his plane into the building, I know all my Middle Eastern and Muslim friends in the States were watching TV going, please don't be Middle Eastern, don't be Hassan, don't be Hossein. And the name came out, Jack. I'm like, woo! That's not one of us. But I kept watching the news in case they came back. They were like, before he did it, he converted to Islam. Damn it! Why, Jack? Why? But the fact is, I've been lucky to get a chance to perform all over the world. And I did a lot of shows in the Middle East. I just did a 7-country solo tour. I was in Oman, and I was in Saudi Arabia. I was in Dubai. And it's great. There's good people everywhere. And you learn great things about these places. I encourage people always to go visit these places. For example, Dubai, cool place. They're obsessed with having the biggest, tallest, longest, as we all know. They have a mall there, the Dubai Mall. It is so big, they have taxis in the mall. I was walking, I heard beep, beep. I'm like, what are you doing here? He goes, I'm going to the Zara store. It's 3 miles away. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. And what's crazy, there's a recession going on, even in Dubai, but you wouldn't know by the prices. Like in Dubai, in the Dubai Mall, they sell frozen yogurt by the gram. It's like a drug deal. I was walking by, the guy, psst, Habibi, my friend. You want some frozen yogurt? Come here, come here, come here. I have 1 gram, 5 gram, 10 gram. How many gram do you want? I bought 5 grams, $10. $10. I said, what's in this? He's like, good stuff, man. Colombian, top of the line, top of the line. The other thing you learn sometimes when you travel to these countries in the Middle East, sometimes in Latin American countries, South American countries, a lot of times when they build stuff, there's no rules and regulations. For example, I took my 2-year-old son to the playground at the Dubai Mall. And I've taken my 2-year-old son to playgrounds all over the United States. And when you put your 2-year-old on a slide in the United States, they put something on the slide to slow the kid down as he comes down the slide. Not in the Middle East. I put my 2-year-old on the slide, he took off. I went down, I go, where's my son? On the 3rd floor, sir, on the 3rd floor. You take a taxi, you go to Zara, make a left. Try the yogurt, it's very good. Little expensive. But one of the things I try to do with my stand-up is to break stereotypes, and I've been guilty of stereotyping as well. I was in Dubai, and there's a lot of Indians who work in Dubai, and they don't get paid that well, and I got in my head that all the Indians there must be workers. And I forgot there's obviously successful Indians in Dubai as well. I was doing a show, and they said, we're gonna send a driver to pick you up. So I went down to the lobby, and I saw this Indian guy. I go, he's gotta be my driver. Because he was standing there in like a cheap suit, thin mustache, staring at me. So I went over, excuse me, sir, are you my driver? He goes, no, sir, I own the hotel. I go, I'm sorry, then why were you staring at me? He goes, I thought you were my driver. I'll leave you guys with this. I try with my stand-up to break stereotypes, present Middle Easterners in a positive light, Muslims in a positive light, and I hope that in the coming years, more film and television programs come out of Hollywood presenting us in a positive light. Who knows, maybe one day we'll even have our own James Bond, right? My name is Bond, Jamal Bond. Till then, I'll keep telling jokes. I hope you keep laughing. Have a good day. Thank you. Remember that shit? Remember we used to heal? Guys, once you're 30 and older, you stop healing. You just start collecting injuries. And every injury has a story. You'll be limping. Someone goes, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. I was opening the refrigerator. Somehow I pulled my Achilles. I don't even know. I was using my arm, I hurt my leg. I don't know how that works. Go to the doctor doesn't know shit. I don't know how it is in Dubai. In America, they're afraid to get sued. I went in there, I go, hey, can you heal me? I got hurt Achilles. Can you do something? He goes, well, have you thought about stretching? I go, asshole, I was opening a refrigerator. Who stretches before opening a refrigerator? Who walks up to a refrigerator? Oh, wait, before I do this, let me just go ahead. Let me get that. Get the calves. Honey, I'm getting your juice. I just gotta stretch my legs. You want ice? Shit, I gotta get an ice chest. Let me open up my hips. Getting older sucks. Getting older sucks. You gotta get a physical. Have you had a physical recently, Jawed? He didn't even know what it means. Physical, once you're 40 and older, is you gotta go to see the doctor once a year to find out if this is the year you're gonna die. Once a year, you go, hey doc, how we looking? Are we gonna do it again? If it's not gonna happen, if I'm gonna die, let me know. I just won't pay the bill. What's going on? I went this year, Ahmed, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. This year at the physical, you know what they told me? I grew an inch. Like here, not there, here. No, if it was there, you would have heard. I would have called the press conference. If it was there, I would have walked out. Thank you for coming, MSNBC, Fox, CNN, thank you for coming. I have a special announcement to make. The doctor just informed me I've grown an inch down there. Thank you very much. I'm happy, my wife's happy, the kids are happy. If it were down there, I'd go to the doctor every 3 months. Hey doc, any more news? I love soccer. I watch it all the time. I watch it now all the time. And a lot of my American friends that complain, they say that they don't like to watch soccer because it's too low scoring. It's too low scoring. This is what I tell them. You got to watch the game from the beginning because the excitement in soccer, the excitement builds. The excitement, it's a very orgasmic game. If you watch soccer from the beginning, from the oh my God, that was close, that was close, that was close, that was close. But that's where the analogy with sex ends, okay? After that, sex and soccer are very different, all right? Because in soccer, you actually want to outscore your opponent. In sex, you do not want to outscore your opponent. You don't want to, after sex, turn to your wife and be like, hey, how many times did you climax? 0, 3, lose.